Well, what is up, guys and gals? I'm your host, Trans38, coming at you with another awesome review. And today we're going to go back to the future. And we are taking a look at the other new collaboration, what they did with the thrilling 2020, More Than Meets the Eye, the thrilling 35th anniversary of Transformers and Back to the Future. And this is their collaboration with the Back to the Future DeLorean, Gigawatt. And they actually turned him into a robot, which is awesome. So we got a nice looking DeLorean, and we're getting a awesome robot in the same thing. And this is like the G1 looking packaging. We'll get more about it here in a little bit. So we'll crack this guy open, and welcome to my channel, ladies and gentlemen.
Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons.
Alrighty, great Scott! We got this thing out of its box and out of its cardboard and plastic prison. And yeah, whenever this thing hits 88 miles an hour, you're going to see some serious shit. But anyway, what is up, guys? We got the Gigawatt out of his cardboard and plastic prison, and this is the brand new Transformers Back to the Future 35th Anniversary Edition, celebrating Transformers and the Back to the Future movie franchise. And yes, and finally was able to get a hold of this, and I got this from Toy Dojo. And yeah, it was super fast shipping too. Thank you, Toy Dojo, definitely. Anyway, it's very nice G1 packaging. You got the nice Back to the Future Transformers More Than Meets the Eye. You got the classic start to finish transformation on top, which is pretty cool. On the side, you got your obligatory product shots of Gigawatt himself. And same side here. And I was talking to Input, I was like, why did they design this side on this side? Well, they designed you to open it on this side of the box, of like it's a trailer door coming open. That is why they probably did that. So Input, good eyes on that, bro. But that's basically what it is. It shows the picture of the DeLorean coming out of the truck from Back to the Future, the first movie. And yeah, and then on the bottom you got more obligatory product shots, and there's that logo right there, More Than Meets the Eye, Back to the Future 35, and Transformers collaborative. So, and then on the back you got your awesome tech specs here. You got Back to the Future 35 and Transformers More Than Meets the Eye. And on the back you got the function Autobot Gigawatt, and there's all of his time, the flux capacitor, firepower, looks like, maybe, intelligence and speed. Of course he has time travel all the way up there for it. But anyway, the function right there is function time traveler. You're never out of time when you're a time machine. When Marty and Doc Brown need a ride through time, Gigawatt is ready to fly. And you got the other languages available. And yeah, you can see the sticker right here. I do believe these are the Asian exclusives that Input was talking about. This is the Asia release. And yeah, it was actually cool that they actually listened to fans to blacken out the windshield. So that is it for the packaging. And there's the figure itself. And you get a nice booklet here with Gigawatt on it, and you get a nice set of instructions, all in blue. I love that color, what they did with these instructions. So shows a picture of him going back in time, back in the future. So there's that. And then Gigawatt also comes with a couple of accessories. He comes with his blaster, which is pretty cool. And the cool thing is you can actually load the other item, Mr. Fusion, on top of it. That's the other item, but this actually comes together like on the back of his gun like this, which is pretty cool. But get in there, it says Mr. Fusion right on there. Freaking awesome. Very cool. And he can actually put this up on top here for a clip of his gun, which is pretty cool. So yeah, very cool. And then the other cool figure, weapon thing is basically the hook that you can actually peg right on here to Gigawatt himself. So whenever he wants to go back to 1985, there we go. He got that thing going on with the cable there that helps with the clock tower getting struck and all that good stuff. And you get the weapons, which is pretty cool. We'll set the weapons off the side. Basically, you have the DeLorean here, basically from the first movie. And then if you take Mr. Fusion here, you can actually clip the Mr. Fusion on the top right here. And basically, this is movie 2, because not only does the DeLorean here actually have the wheels, they actually fold down and gives you that flight mode, the hovercraft mode. And I dig that a lot. Love it. Freaking love it. So, very neat. So, and then the weapon here, you can actually store underneath here. You can see Gigawatt said, "Hey, Gigawatt." There's a little, and then you can see the flux capacitor down there. You just peg this gun right in here for storage. And there we go. And then you can just peg this thing back in on top here. Like this. Or you can just keep it out of the way for right now. It's up to you. It's a storage. It's an extra item. Mr. Fusion just popped off there. There we go. But, yeah. Very cool. Get in there the details of this guy. Basically, this is the shared remold and the mold mate. I would say that's a... I wouldn't say it's shared, a side swipe mode, the Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy Siege mode. But they really retooled it and made the nice DeLorean. And it's the same kind of, almost the same transformation as side swipe with a different spin on things. But just look at this thing. This is freaking awesome. Look at the thrusters in the back. And then you got California out of time on the license plate. Very cool. You got the nice silver rims going on here. Too bad they didn't get the AMC. I can't even talk. The logo for in the front of the DeLorean. I can't even talk. Which is pretty cool. You got the nice little details of the wires and stuff going back on the DeLorean, and very cool. Even that gun actually gives it a little bit more of an undercarriage right there in front. So, anyway, side comparison wise, why don't we just bring in War for Cybertron Siege Netflix anyway, side swipe, and definitely can you see like the resemblance of the transformation of these guys? They re-engineered it, yes. But they share the same transformation, all but the same transformation, and they share the same kind of parts. But all in all, very cool how they did that. So yeah, you get two different complete figures out of that. So, freaking awesome. So yeah. And if you want to another size comparison, go ahead and bring in Earthrise Optimus. I'd say that's a pretty cool size comparison there going on. I'm not quite sure, but could be. Could be. And then the Earthrise Hoist. Every time, messing stuff up. Here's Hoist with Gigawatt. So yeah, very cool. And he rolls very nice and smooth. Very nice and smooth. Very cool. So the black windshield is translucent, but you really can't really tell it's translucent until you get really close to it. But it's nice that they listen to us fans about the windshield. Very cool. I actually like dig the windows and stuff on it. Very, very nice. But just look at the details in the back on the DeLorean. That's just cool. They took some time, ladies and gentlemen. They took some time. Like I said, it's awesome figure. So yeah. Alright. Anywho. get down to transformation for this guy. I'm going to take the Mr. Fusion off of there. Unpeg his gun. Like so. And first thing I want to do is lift up these doors on the DeLorean. And get in here. I always find getting the doors off better. And the doors do swing up, which is pretty cool. Just like... but you might be able to fit a little tiny little minifigure in there. But... so you can have this. And if you want to have a battle attack mode kind of thing going on here, there's pegs right here under the doors. Under the doors, so you can peg a weapon underneath of it. It's pretty cool. Basically for storage in his robot mode. But so yeah. Anyway, go ahead. Basically like slide swipes transformation. Bring that up. Split the legs. Come around the side here. Now the cool thing is you can push the thrusters in. When you pull the thrusters in, you can actually push the feet out, which is cool. Then go ahead and bring these in, clip them together. Rotate at the waist, bring his arms out, but we don't do that yet with this figure. There's a little piece right here, close to the wheel. Just get your fingernail in there and move this piece down till it clips on both sides. There we go. Then you bring his arms out. So it shares some of the engineering of side split, but not all. But it's cool how they shared it. And then you can unclip his top here like so. And while we're here, you can push this down through. Come on. This is like the hardest part right here, trying to push this thing through with his head. Come on. That's the thing about this figure here. Trying to pop his head out. He's supposed to put his wheels in here like this too, but there we go. I was going the other direction like an idiot. Anyway, fold his wheels out like this, bring it down, and there's this gray tab right there above his crotch, like so. You can flare these doors back like so. And then there's this tab on the side, little black tab right here. We'll tab into the door, his hinges for his arms. Just tab them in. Both sides. And there we got Gigawatt in his robot mode. And yes, great Scott! He's a robot in disguise. So yeah, you can load Mr. Fusion up on top of his gun here if you'd like. Give him his gun. There we go. And then on the box it shows the art with him holding his lightning rod piece right here. So there is Gigawatt in his robot mode. And he looks fantastic. Freaking fantastic. Very cool figure indeed. So very neat. I love how they share the side swipe, use the side swipe mold for this, and retooled it. And yeah, very cool. Remolded some stuff. Definitely a nice figure. Get in there on the head sculpt, very nice. Got the nice little goggles on going on there with his face, which is cool. You got the flux capacitor right there in his chest. And then you got the dates, October 26, 1985, 9 o'clock. And then October 21st, 2015, 7:20. And then November 12th, 1955, 6:38. So, which is pretty cool. They share the time. They put the times right there on his chest for what they use. He hops through the times, which is pretty cool. So yeah, very cool figure indeed. So yeah, might as well bring in Tiger Tracks here, because basically he's the same size as Gigawatt. One of the previous reviews. And yeah, very cool. You can see how they share some of the same characteristics with the arms and like the body features, but the hood completely redesigned. But very cool. Like I said, the back's completely different, remolded. But very cool. They shared a pretty good molding. It was like, well, I wouldn't say they shared the same molding. It's like the same kind of transformation, but very cool. Articulation wise, it's just basically like the Tiger Tracks. You can actually take the lightning rod here and actually store it in the back, peg it in here. There we go. You can store that in the back there for now, so it's out of the way. Rotate there. The bicep swivel, elbow joint, fist move in, do the transformation. You got the waist swivel, it's cool. Got a ball jointed head. Legs got that far. Legs got that far. He can do the complete splits. You got the thigh swivel right there. Nice knee joint going on there. And you got ankle tilt for his feet. So yeah, very cool. Highly recommended. Would have been nice if they molded a watch in for him. I'm sure Toy Hacks could probably do something like that. But this piece here is actually a soft rubber, so be careful with it. So we'll just peg this thing back in here. So, great Scott! I'm out of time. So, there is the new Transformers collaborative Back to the Future 35th anniversary Transformers crossover Gigawatt. Freaking awesome. Awesome figure. Like I said, it's a freaking awesome. Yeah, even the packaging, it's like even shows like the DeLorean tech specs and stuff. Flux capacitor in there and everything, which is pretty cool inside the box without the plastic insert. So, very cool. I highly recommend it, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely get yourself a hold of one of these figures. Very highly recommended, and I was super excited to get it in the mail. And yeah. So yeah, till next time, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed this awesome review of the brand new Transformers collaborative Back to the Future 35th anniversary 2020 Gigawatt. And the DeLorean Gigawatt, if you want to be specific. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys enjoyed the review. Definitely, I picked this up at Toy Dojo. I'll leave their link to Toy Dojo down in the description down below. But definitely check out Toy Dojo. They have Gigawatt in stock. So yeah, definitely check them out. And until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed the review. And don't forget to check everybody else's links down in the description down below as well. So, till next time, I'm Trans038 talking again. And let's go back to the future! Gigawatt!